What is the biggest lesson life has taught you?
Wow, that's really yeah, great question. Even most frequently, I ask this question to everybody to whom that I talk, and you have asked me this question, and I'm so happy for that.
Thank you.
Basically, the biggest lesson that I've ever learned in my entire 21 years old journey, which is give the priority to yourself, because in this universe, no one will help you. You are the only one who have to take your responsibility of your life.
I think one of the biggest lesson life has taught me is nothing happened overnight because every good
It's
things
a
take
process.
time. I think patience and there's a consistency also.
Hello everyone, you guys are watching Asim Top Tide, and today I am with you, Asim, and we have an amazing guest, Radha. Radha, I would really like to welcome you on my channel, Asim Top Tide. So tell me, how are you doing today?
Thank you so much. First of all, Hare Krishna, how are you?
I'm absolutely fine.
Okay, how's the day shaping up?
My day is shaping me exceptionally well today because I just made it better. What about you, by the way? How are you progressing in this way?
I'm doing great. Everything is going smoothly. Everything is hunky dory. And I had a productive day as well. And yes, I'm feeling happy, satisfied.
I see. It shows actually in your face that you're so energetic, you're happy in your life. That's really amazing. Okay, so as this is our first interaction, right? And audiences are watching you for the first time. So do you mind, could you please give your highlight of your introduction?
Definitely for sure. So my name is Radha. I come from Uttar Pradesh and have a bachelor degree in commerce. And right now I am doing masters in economics. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love to listen music and even I love to cook food. And yes, I used to be a player in my college duration. I play Malkham, and this is a regional state game of Madhya Pradesh. And yes, I'm a bit YouTuber. I start my YouTube journey in mid July 2025. So yes, I'm learning, improving, and I'm happy.
So what's your YouTube channel name? Could you highlight here for the audience who are watching this?
Sorry.
The YouTube channel name. Highlight the YouTube channel name.
Okay, my YouTube channel is Speak Up Radha.
Okay, speak with Radha.
Speak Up
Okay.
Radha.
Speak Up Radha. Okay, so those who are watching this video, please go and explore Speak Up Radha. And if you like Radha's videos, Radha's conversational videos, please do subscribe, like, and share the channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Basically, I am curious to know about your spoken English journey. When did you start your journey, and since how long you have been working on your conversation?
Okay, when I start my journey, mid 2025, I start my journey like it's a randomly season. I start my YouTube channel, and then after I don't know what to do and how to do and how to start and what niche I choose.
Okay.
But after like I stumbled one video, Sunita Rawat ma'am.
Hmm.
So I think I should work on these niche English, spoken English. And then I took 9 session with English Yari
Mhm.
because I don't know what is my weakness, what is my strength, and I'm capable to answer the question. I'm capable to speak in front of tutors. So these things, like whenever when I connect tutor, to be honest, that time I feel so nervous. I don't have confidence, and I make a lot of mistake, like blunder. So, but after like slowly and gradually, I learn so many things. I have to take pause. I have to I have to think first because my pace is too fast. Whenever I speak blah 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 very fast. So these things is like I'm making a lot of mistake that time. Like to be honest, in area, tense especially, and then I turn after I took 9 session, and then I turn YouTubers, and then I on daily basis I connect with the YouTubers, with my co-learners, and slowly and gradually I learn so many things. I improve slowly and gradually. I start taking pause. I slow my pace area and simple English. I generally use simple English instead of fancy English. People more on fancy vocabulary idioms. Yes, I'm learning idiom and vocabulary also, but I try to use simple English because it is attractive, I think. Simple English is more attractive than fancy English. So that is why this is my small journey, and I'm learning and improving day by day. So yeah,
That's really a wonderful journey and a splendid journey. Why I'm saying is because you are so expressional actually. In India, an abundance number of people, a huge number of people, they are not expressional. We have to be express ourselves, right? Then only people they feel engaged, they feel connected. And if the person is not expressional, so it's quite complicated. Means here I'm an expressional person, but you're not. Means for example, I'm giving an example, and then I have to push you a lot to speak more. Now here, what happened? What is happening? I'm speaking with my own emotions, own connectivity, and you're also speaking your own emotions, own connectivity. Right? That is called actual conversation.
definitely. And I love doing musti. Like whenever I connect with someone, I love. I always smile because I feel other person feel comfortable. I give comfortness
That is
first.
important. Yeah.
So
Without
I'm very musty kind of person.
I see that. I never even have experienced this kind of thing. I have experienced a little amount of people, but you are really expressional, and the facial expressions that you were using that shows you are so happy by your side, and you love to talk to the people, love to
Yes,
talk to the strangers.
definitely, definitely. Initially, I'm a little bit introvert, but like it's depend on situation to situation. If people is extrovert, I am extrovert. If people is introvert, I try like I'm that time I'm introvert. Okay, he's busy in their own life. I'm also busy. But nowadays I'm mixture of both. Ambivalent kind of personality.
Same here. I'm also ambivert. Means I have also an ambivert kind of personality when it comes to in front of relatives. But when it comes to any kind of strangers, I love to feel excited to talk to them. And I have that responsibility to make them feel more excited to talk.
Hmm.
That's what I believe. Because if I am not be able to make them feel comfortable to speak, I excite more, then I think it's quite complicated to continue or hold the conversation.
Yes, definitely. When we communicate, so sometimes people make a lot of mistake and they become depressed, they become backstab. So what is the solution? The people are depressed, they start their journey again. So how they start their journey again?
So basically, see, now if I expose myself as a trainer in a conversation, I think as compared to the other people who were not considering themselves as trainer, so the people, those who are watching you, they want to have a conversation with you instead of having the conversation with the teacher because they will feel like by the inside, no, if I talk to any kind of trainer or teachers, then they will find out my mistakes and I will feel nervous and all. So this is all about our mindset. We have to be strong with our mindset and we have to follow some psychological approaches. If you're making mistakes, then make mistake. A lot of make. Whatever you want to make mistakes, just to make mistakes, there's no any problem because this is just a sign that you are improving. This is just the sign that you're improving, nothing else. If someone is judging to you, I would say
Let them
listen
judge.
to them. Yeah, let them judge. Just keep continuing. Move on.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yes.
after achieving your fluency, automatically on your own, you will get to know when you are making mistakes. And you can automatically recorrect your mistakes.
Yes, but people don't understand. If they are making mistakes, it means they are not improving. So these
That's true.
things, I don't know why they are not understanding because now I'm understand. If I'm making mistake, I'm improving a lot.
Yes,
So
that's fine.
yeah,
That we have to remember. Yeah,
yes. It is a part and parcel of our life. If we are making mistake, it is necessary for improving.
exactly, exactly. Even sometimes earlier, I was like, how I have to recorrect my mistakes, but exactly. But now I realize that we're making mistake, and it's a language. When it comes to my native language, which is Bengali, regional language Bengali, I also make mistakes, right?
Yes,
So isn't this very normal? Because this is just a language. Sometimes we make mistakes. But if we repeat the same mistake over and over time, again and again, that's quite complicated, I would say. If you're making some silly mistakes, your role is rolling and you're making some silly mistake, that's normal. But some biggest mistake, for example, people just use some failure sounds. So basically, failure sounds sometimes sound like more, confident when it comes to celebrity or celebrities. They use the failure sound like, I believe. So they use different kind of sounds. Like, they also use, but they sound even after using filler sound, they sound more confident. But when it
Definitely.
comes to a novel learners, they use filler sound. Yeah, like. So basically, try to disappear as much as you can. But if you're not able to disappear the filler sounds, just try to alter it and use it in a wise places.
Yes. Yeah, that time you use connectors, some connectors.
Yes. And when you just push to our mind, then automatically the killer sound will come out. It's very normal, I would say.
Definitely. Okay, I have one more question,
Hmm.
and that is interesting, I think. So,
Okay.
what is the biggest lesson life has taught you?
Wow, that's really yeah, great question. Even most frequently, I ask this question to everybody to whom that I talk. And you have asked me this question, and I'm so happy for that.
Definitely.
Basically, the biggest lesson that I've ever learned in my entire 21 years old journey, now I'm 21 years old, that is very simple. Just keep the priority to yourself, love to yourself. Don't care about anyone else. Because here I am saying that I'm very, not, I would say, if someone just approached me, just like, please help me, please come with me for this party and all. Here
Yes.
I'm just directly say, I will just directly deny that thing. No, I cannot go. I have that ability to say no right now. So basically, the biggest lesson that I've ever learned, which is give the priority to yourself. Because in this universe, no one will help you. You are the only one who have to take your responsibility of your life. You are the only one. And my mom always taught me this fact that you are the only one. Whatever you want to do, do it. I don't have any problem. I can guide you. I can give you some this roadmap and all those things. I can help you. I can beside you all the time. But you are the only one. You have to take the responsibility of your life. No one will help you in this world. No one, even a single person. So that is the biggest lesson I have learned. I think this is the harsh truth and brutal truth. If we know the truth, then the life will be more smoother. If we just live with the lie things or some fake thing, and after some times we get to know about the truth, this will hurt us.
Yes. Definitely. Definitely. I agree with
I know. I would like to replicate the same question over to you.
you. Okay.
What's the biggest lesson you have ever learned?
Okay. I think one of the biggest lesson life has taught me is nothing happened overnight, because every good
It
things
takes
take
process.
time. I think patience and there's a consistency also. And nowadays I'm working on some goals. So sometimes we work hard and still didn't see immediate result. But that doesn't mean our efforts wasted. And second thing is becoming better version of yourself. Keep improving, keep going. Don't feel demotivated and be happy in your life, because happiness is something, it gives you inner peace. And there's a lot of things life teaches. Mm, and third thing is don't compare yourself with others. Please, please, this
Right.
thing is very important. Our generation is always compare life with others. So these things life has taught me, and let's see how things take shape in future.
It's
Because
such a really great taste truth, I would say. And we all have to be aware about this truth, about this learning. This is really important. But see, here we are having a conversation.
hmm,
Some of learners or audience or viewers, they're watching this video. They will compare that they are able to speak. I am not be able to speak it.
yes,
They're not seeing that the journey we have came across on it. The
def-
time that we have given, as you mentioned, everything will take time to process. Nothing will happen overnight. Right. It will take time to process. So keep patience. We have to be keep patience on this.
Yes, and I had one point also. Like you said, they are comparing. They don't
Mm.
have self belief. I think if you have
Self-belief.
like I have also learned this thing. Self belief is very important because if you don't believe in yourself, it
Mm.
becomes harder to face challenges in your life. Very difficult.
Mm.
You don't face challenges in your life if you don't have a self belief. So it is a very important. Whatever you are doing, you have self belief in yourself.
Self-belief is important. Without self-belief, always try to motivate to my students, even to myself sometimes, that self-belief is important. If you have that belief or if you have that ability to believe in yourself, you can do anything else in the world. No one can stop you. And that's completely true. Earlier, I had so many doubts. What if it happens with me? If I face this challenge, and who will help me? But I just started randomly. See, this was not an easy journey. Just make a community. Now there are so many things in my plate. I'm thinking to make it more professional. I'm connecting with some LMS companies to make a different kind of application where people they can practice. They can have some classes with me in professional way, professional manner. I have a website right now. I'm just making some international payment process where people they can connect me from the different country as well. So,
Hmm.
so many things in your plate. But if you have the self belief that you can do it, it's possible, you can do it. Anything.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Any question? Just go ahead.
Yes, exact. I have to ask you, but before I will edit that part, by the way. But the things that I'm going to ask before asking you, I have to disclose the conversation within 58 because I have a session, group session, practice session from 6 p.m. So the question that I'm going to ask you right. Okay.
Okay.
So we are talking about a lot of things that normally, and that conversation was really amazing. So here I just want to ask you, instead of learning grammars, some informatical things or traditional methods, what are the other way to improve our spoken English?
Okay. If you're not learning grammar, specifically your pointed grammar area, there's a lot of things, but I think some part of grammar is important,
It
especially.
means that we have to learn
But
grammar
if
by
you,
ourselves or by watching some kind of listening podcast, any movies. We can learn the grammars, basic
hmm,
grammars
yeah,
automatically.
like I always say, listening and speaking is one of the most important things. And if you are listening on daily basis, and
Mm,
after that you are implementing your conversation, so you can automatically learn the basic English, the spoken English. And you have to practice on daily basis. You have to immerse in this language. You have to love this language. So you can easily learn that language. And grammatical area, yes, while watching the video, while watching the podcast, you can easily learn. So many learners who don't know ABCD of grammar, but they
mm,
watch the podcast every
mm,
day. I think day by day, they learn basic things, especially tenses. They learn from videos. Subject
mm,
verb agreement is also learn from the podcast, yeah, any YouTube video. But if you're watching videos only, but you're not implementing, you're not converse with your co-learners.
mm,
So sorry, bro, you never learn this language. I'm very outspoken because I also I also feel whenever I watch the video and I'm not implementing this method to with my co-learner, so I never improve. Genuinely, to be honest, because like what happened, basically I cram the grammatical area, especially tenses. So I feel cramming is not a necessary. You have to speak with your partner. You have to face the partner. That time
mm.
you learn. So it is a real matter. You have to speak. You have to face the audience.
Implementation is important, otherwise it will just will be considerable as just a literature, right? A literacy.
Definitely, definitely,
So
definitely.
you are just taking it as a means those who are not implementing the things and don't know how to implement, then this is just similar as like the learning as a subject English. So you
Yes,
must have to know, and must have to know how to implement the things. If I'm learning something about tenses, about article, about prepositions, so I need to know how to use it while I speak or while I speak. Right, that is
definitely.
important.
Like many people say, I learn grammatical area. I know like vocabulary. I know idioms, but
Mm.
I'm not able to speak. So this is the
Mm.
main reason because why they are not speaking, why they are not able to speak because of lack of practice.
Lack of practice, yes. We have to repeat the process again and again, over and over, until unless it's not happen into reality. And we have to keep continue our journey, right? So same motivation, same things over and over time. Still people feel difficulties because
Yes.
of they feel like that this is very complicated. They don't have any self belief. The things which is connected with psychologically, I have uploaded one video about psychological tricks to speak English confidently with Winnie ma'am. And I would say those who have watched this video till this time, just please watch that video, ma'am, and with me that podcast where we have discussed about the psychological traits to improve and enhance our spoken English skill. Although I really have enjoyed this conversation, Radha, with you. Thank you so much for your precious time and conversations. I hope so we will again connect and we'll discuss with a different kind of various kind of topics.